touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 4 times again, I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch, I do it all in a move.
Y'all, I am literally sick to my stomach. So I recorded a whole hour worth of gameplay and my mic was not on, and I did not even think to check, because usually when I plug it up and turn it on, it's on and I could just start talking. But not this time. I literally have a whole hour gameplay with no talking. So it's going to be a voiceover, unfortunately, which I'm sick about. So hopefully I can remember what I was talking about or what I was saying. But okay, let's just get into it. I did do a I basically was like prepping. So a couple of things happened off screen that I'm kind of sad about, but not really, because it's not that deep. But one thing that happened is her and Jalen are now actual partners, and it's gonna pop up in a minute where I show you. But yeah, they're actual partners. Usually they have like this thing where it pretty much tells you or asks you like, hey, this person thinks that the relationship is going great. Should they move it forward and be the relationship, yes or no? They did not do that. It literally just popped up like a notification that said her and Jalen are now in a relationship together. So, there's that. Here I believe I'm talking about how the people that Kori met at the gym, I gave them a makeover and turned them into like a Pilates class, but not really, because they don't have like Pilates in the game. They have yoga, but we're gonna call it Pilates because that's what I want to call it. But I was explaining here that that's basically what I just did, and I'm now showing, if I'm correct, yep, I'm showing them, and there's the new Pilates members. Also, it says that she is the leader, but she's not going to be the leader when we get there. Whoever, it is that she hires, I'm going to give them a makeover, and that's going to be their permanent, like, yoga Pilates instructors that she goes to. I don't know if I'm going to do, like, every week or every other week, or, like, not even every other week, like, multiple times in a week or not, or just, like, once a week. But I'm still figuring that out. And here I'm checking because I could have sworn I saw a notification that Kendall got somebody else pregnant. Not even a girl that he cheated on Kori with. A whole different girl that he got pregnant. But I couldn't find it. So we'll see when I get like the whole world or whole town notification of who had a baby and with who that person had a baby with. But that's what I was just checking right here. And then after that, I believe I was explaining that Kori got almost robbed and she had to fight off the burglar. And I am going to insert the video like right now, because I'm just going to cut it out and insert the video of her being robbed and having to throw hands by her stuff. And then we're back, and then this part of the video I was basically talking more about it and how the cops came late as hell and also gave me a notification late about not engaging, and they'll be there when they can. But clearly I had to engage myself. But now I did say that I will see you guys when something happens or when she wakes up and is getting ready for Pilates, because I didn't want to have just boring gameplay. I kind of want to move this along. So yeah, I will see y'all when we are back for Pilates. Okay, so I do remember I was talking on this part. I was basically, at first I was tripping about her bills, because I know her utilities is like $530 and her rent was $1,200. So I was tripping, but then I had to remind myself, like, girl, she got a whole 2-bedroom, 2-bath, not even half, 2 full baths, a laundry and washer inside her unit, an entryway before you get to the hallway. She has a living room, a whole dining area plus kitchen, and like floor to ceiling windows. You can't be tripping about the price. That's actually a really good price for what she's working with. But that's basically what I said in this part. And then is when we get to Pilates. So I will actually see you at Pilates like now. Here I had a little side note because I saw homegirl that tried to rob us and everything. So that's when you go see her. She not getting no makeover. She deserved to look chopped. I'm going to put the creator's name on the screen because I don't want to butcher it because, yeah, it's really long and I don't want to say it wrong. So this is the creator, and the build is called the Indigo Yoga Studio and Cafe. And if it's not like a in-game like origin download, I will put the actual link to where I got it from, like Patreon or Tumblr or wherever I got it from. I will put it in the description down below. Okay, so now we're getting into it, and I'm showing you a little bit about the build. Like all of my builds, I don't have a lot of the CC that everybody else uses, so I do have to put my own CC in there that I do have. The cafe, I didn't have what they had, so I had to change the chairs. And then the yoga part here is exactly how I downloaded it. I had everything luckily, so nothing really changed. And then now is where I am introducing everyone to you guys. So the first person that we have is, I had to look at the name because I don't know her name and I don't have the headline effects on. So the first person we have is Erin. She's really pretty, cute. I did a good job making her over. It's Erin Wilson. She has a husband, and we will be getting to know him a little bit, so that way it's not like far-fetched that Kori would invite these people to her wedding, because she is going to see them a lot, talk to them a lot, be around them a lot. And then the next person that we will be moving on to, I have no clue what I was saying there. The next person we're moving on to is Janae. I do know that her skin came off and I have to put it back on, but Janae Price, she also has a husband. She's still cute without a skin overlay, but we can put one on her. And then I was talking about the ring and how I give all of my townies pretty much the same ring if they're married, except for the person I'm playing with. But then we move on to Leah. Leah is single. She's cute too. Leah Holston. That's basically all I said. But yeah, she's a cutie. I was talking about this random dude. Not yet though. But this is Mariah. Mariah is also single. She's a hottie as well. And she's a cute girly. I just had to make sure I was getting her name right, which I did. And it's Mariah Johnson. And then we move on to this guy who is just joining, I guess, for the first day. We don't really know him. He's not relevant to the group. But that is the Pilates girls. And then here is Santiago's dad. Santiago is the guy that we went on a blind date with to see, who she would end up with. And I was so confused. I'm like, I know I made him a pro football player, but then I remembered he's retired, so he doesn't play soccer anymore. So maybe teaching yoga classes or Pilates is not far-fetched. Like, the man is retired. He needs something to do. So he will definitely be our Pilates yoga instructor from now on. I don't have to do too much of a makeover because I already, made him. I just have to change his yoga outfit and then add him to the group, and then that way he's always the one teaching us yoga. But now we're just watching them. Nothing crazy. I think they all look so good, even though some of them weren't doing the same moves. Like, homegirl is just, Leah's just rushing. She ahead of the pack. And now, oh, I was also talking about her shoes. Like, everybody else's shoes is off, and Leah is the only one with shoes on. Like, I didn't know how to remove them, but I guess it's not that big of a deal. And then you got Erin over here. But she couldn't complete it, and I can't talk too much trash because Kori couldn't do it either. You about to see her ass fall too. Yep, just like everybody else. But they still look good for a group, you know, doing Pilates and yoga. And I was also talking about how Miss Girl just over there twisting that body, just doing the most. Everybody else chilling, and you over here twisted up like a pretzel. But I'm gonna leave her alone though. But yeah, I went quiet here because we're just watching them for real, just do Pilates. I don't know why I paused it, so I'm gonna skip to when Pilates is over, and then they come back but then they go over next door to the little cafe area to get Starbucks, because they have I have the Insomnia Starbucks coffee mod in, so we'll be over there once we're ordering everybody drinks and everything. Okay, so now we are back with my girl Mariah, I believe. We are ordering her drink, and I couldn't decide for real what I wanted to give her. I know it was matcha. I was talking about matcha, and then I found it, and I think that was the only matcha drink. So I'm like, okay, she's gonna have to get this pineapple matcha, because that's not the matcha I was looking for. I've never had matcha, so I don't know if there's different types, but I didn't think it was gonna be that type of matcha. And then I wasn't going to order her any food, but I saw that she was hungry, so I'm like, why not? Oh, and I'm just now seeing that it was using my money, so I need to give her her money back for all the stuff that I ordered. But, yeah, I ordered her a turkey panini sandwich, and then we moved on to Erin, because Leah was already ordering for herself. So I'm like, you do you. And then I got Erin a actual coffee, because I felt like she was an actual coffee person. So she was going to drink a coffee for real. And then we went to Janae, who was still trying to do yoga. I told her, cut that out. And then we got her I'm finding it. What did we get, Miss Girl? It's coming. What did we get her? We got her a Starbucks Violet Pink drink. Never had that before either. So, let's see. And then I tried to order Kori what I get from Starbucks, but I didn't see it, or I overlooked it. And I still can't tell you what I get, because it's like a muscle memory thing. When you get to the window, I can read it off to you. But if you ask me, I know it has to do with like something with vanilla, though. Yeah, I get something with vanilla, but I was still trying to figure out. And I think I got her a iced blonde vanilla latte. And then, oh yeah, her mom called to see what she was doing this weekend, and we are going to call her later. You will see. And she's going to, in my mind, I imagine she is calling to let her know that she's going to meet Jalen's parents, and they're also going to come down to meet them and everything. So there's that. Then I was talking about when I want Amari to get married, because I do want them to attend her wedding, and it's going to be at the end of summer. So I do want to try and have that in this episode. Like, I want to end off the episode with them getting married, and then we can move on to Kori and Jalen having their chapter. So let's hopefully that works out. And then I was also talking about how either Thursday or Friday we're going to have game night, and that's when Jalen is going to meet all of her friends. And I think I decided on Thursday instead of Friday, because Friday they can fly out to where his parents are and stay there for the weekend, and probably leave maybe on Sunday. We'll see. And then head to her parents' house and stay with them for a good bit before we come back and get ready for Amari's wedding. So Kori just got her coffee, and I am just having her get to know the other ladies a bit more. We were getting to know Mariah and Aaron. We were gossiping with Aaron, you know, just regular sim stuff, nothing too crazy. And then yeah, at some point her mom did call her for real, and that's when they got to talking, and that's when I, you know, said right here, like now, she is you know, what is she doing?
Oh, yibs.
Calling to talk to her, and she's explaining about the Jalen thing, like I said before.
Oh, yibs.
And then I thought it was going to, she was going to answer immediately, but Sims had her go through the queue and is still, talking to them before she answers the phone. But other than that, nothing really happened here too crazy. The only thing else that happened is her texting Jalen, which I think I'm about to show you now, and him saying something to her. So when that pops up, I'm going to read it out. And because this is a voiceover, I was obviously talking more in the actual Let's Play, but parts where I feel like I went quiet waiting for something to happen or something I know that's coming up, I am going to just add a little bit of music so it's not just dead silence. Oh, I peeped this. Leah and some random dude. Yeah, I guess Miss Ma'am, but what did her mom say here? Oh, I just wish you'd call more often. Is that too much to ask? No, it's not. Sorry, Bookie. I will call more. It's just, you know how it is. But yeah, now I think she is talking to Jalen though. And I tried to not control her, but it wasn't working, so I had to stop Leah from doing whatever she was doing. One, because I don't have the streamer thing in, and two, she had to cut it out, because she could just do so much better. But to each its own. So this part, I was just basically explaining, like, she forgot to text him, hey, I made it to Pilates, I'll text you when I'm leaving, type John, what? But yeah, like, she usually texts him, hey, I'm coming here, or hey, I'm doing this, and I forgot to do that. But okay, he said, you have no idea how much I want to hear your voice whispering my name, but not through a phone. And I was just basically saying, like, boy, you are fiending for real. Like, we will see you. And I was just talking about how we will actually go see him tonight. We're gonna go get some food with Amari and Eden for sure. And then after that, she gonna pull up to his house. So I will actually see you guys when we are at the restaurant. That's like kinda Chipotle inspired, if you shall say, or if I should say that. But yeah, I'll see y'all when we get there. Okay, so I lied. I forgot that we actually came back to her apartment to shower, freshen up, and then actually we're going to deliver a pastry order that she made and send it out so she can get some money. And then I also mentioned that Jalen is pretty famous. He's not the famous where, like, he's not like celebrity famous where people are following him and want to know what he's doing in everyday life or care about what he got going on in life. I picture like he's like Elon Musk or like Steve Jobs. Like, you know what he invented, or you know what he did, or what he's known for, but you don't really like Instagram stalk him. You don't really see like edits of him type famous. You know, I feel like y'all understand. Like, I know what Steve Jobs is known for. Do I follow him on Instagram? No. Do I look up edits of him? No. That's the type of famous that Jalen is. But I am going to work on Kori's fame with his Instagram. And also, I had the idea of every like order that she has to make or get, she is going to record herself making it with the drone and post it on SimsTube to, you know, get followers and everything. So she's going to be that type of famous. he could be the only one that's famous, but I don't see why when she could also be famous as well with her baking. But this part, yeah, it's just her delivering her pastries orders. And then I was actually talking about what I just told y'all about working to get her more famous. Then Amari just called and, was asking if she could come over, which was kind of perfect because I was about to call y'all and tell y'all I was going to head to the restaurant. So her meeting her at the apartment first ain't too far-fetched, but yeah. So now that they are here, we're actually going to meet Eden at the Mexican restaurant. And I will see y'all there. Okay, so we made it to the restaurant. This lot is called the Copper Kettle by Honey Bella Builds. And yeah, it's like a Chipotle inspired type of restaurant with the Samyama, because she also has Chipotle meals, I believe. And here I was talking about how if you see that Amari is wearing something else, don't mind it. It was hot over here in Oyster Springs, so she changed, and I don't want her to die, so we're just going to ignore it. And you're going to see in a minute that she changes again, but it's cool. It's whatever. Here I was saying, like with all my other builds, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot, but it's okay. Like with all my other builds, I don't have a lot of the stuff that they have. So the inside that you're looking at don't look nothing like their actual build, I believe. I had to place a lot of the chairs there that I did have, but the outside for the most part does look the same. So you'll see that in a minute. But yeah, the outside looks pretty much the same. It's just the inside that I didn't have a lot of chairs for. But now we're about to request a table that all three of them can sit at and just catch up. Just ask her how her and Khalil are doing, if the wedding is still on, just how she and him are, getting on. And then she's going to ask about Eden, what's going on with her, what her day looks like. Just catching up with the girlies. Nothing too crazy. I think I would just have music right here. Probably not, because I think I ordered first. So we're going to order first. And I gave Kori the watermelon one. And then I gave Amari the mandarin agua. And then Eden got the regular organic lemonade. Then when it came to food, I gave Kori what I usually eat, because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to give them, but I'm like, just make it simple. I gave her what I usually eat. And then as soon as, because I don't know what I was saying here, but as soon as I find it, there we go. Kori got what I usually eat, which is the barbacoa burrito. I gave Amari the tacos, and then I gave Eden a burrito bowl, the steak burrito bowl to be exact. And this is the part where I kind of just started making them talk. So if anything, I'll probably just have music over this until a part comes up where I read the notifications, because I did read the notifications. And Amari just said that she's so in love with Khalil, so we see how they're doing, which is great. Y'all get married whether y'all like it or not. And she just asked Eden how she was. Okay, so we got some notifications, and here I'm just reading off what we got. So I really value the time that we spent together. I think it's made us closer than ever. She said that to Amari, and then her and Eden, she's really happy that they make time for each other, and she just wanted to let her know that. And when she asked Eden how she was, she said that she had an argument with someone close to her, but it is what it is. What can I do? And I was just basically explaining, like, girl, talk to them. Like, you here, you cooling down, go back, and y'all have a conversation about it. It's that simple. And here I was trying to find, it was a mod that I had to take out because I think it was old, and I have to, whatchamacallit, I have to update it. But I was trying to find where I could talk about her new relationship, but I just went to the simple, whatchamacallit, I went back to the old Sims way of talking about somebody, so I just talked him up to her. So we'll see how it goes when they actually meet, because, you know, Sims be tripping. But I think I'm just gonna come back when, no, I'm not. So here, I was talking about how their relationship goes down, like, her and Jalen romance goes down so quick. And I'm thinking it's because he's jealous. So, like, the fact that he's not around her 24/7 and can't, like, on his own in the house initiate, like, romance interactions, their romance goes down so easy, and it's killing me. But I don't want them to move in until they're engaged properly, and then they can move in with each other. So I'm gonna have to keep cheating it up until then, because it was literally at like 80 at the beginning of this episode, and it's down to like 50 something. That don't even make sense to me. So it's not staying that way. We're gonna have to cheat it up. But I was basically saying that here too. And then I believe she either calls or texts Jalen. We're about to see now, actually. Oh, I lie. We are not controlling them. But at some point, I think I might skip to it when we do. I don't have to. It just popped up. She texts something flirty to him, and we're about to see his response now. About hear how she paid for the meal, but I'm gonna split it in 3 and give her money back. So she's getting like $40-something back. But as soon as the notification pops up, I can read you what he said. And then that's when I decided that we're gonna go over. But he said, you're making it really hard to focus on anything but the idea of seeing you again. So I'm like, okay, let's just go over to his penthouse and see him. But yeah, so now that the bills are paid and I give her money back, I will see you guys when I'm at his penthouse. So we made it to his penthouse, and I didn't decorate it to its full potential because they aren't going to be living here that long. As soon as he proposes to her and they're engaged, they're going to stay for a place for a little bit while their house is getting built by me. Actually, I'm building their home. But anyway, I didn't decorate it too crazy. I just decorated a couple places here and there because, like I said before, I take like photos for TikTok using a lot of poses, so the background is like always in there. So I decorated the dining room just a little bit, nothing too crazy. It doesn't give family cluttered house. And then, because obviously he's by himself in the penthouse. Then I decorated his kitchen, which is very sleek, modern, nothing no decorations for real. And then his living room. I was talking about his couch because his couch is a pretty penny. You wouldn't believe me if I told you how much the couch and those little 2 chairs and that little table right there costs. It's a whole set, but individually, them pieces is outrageous. But he can afford it, so we're not gonna do too much with him. And then I just did some social interactions between them because, like I said, he was fiending to see her. So I just had them do a couple of things. And then here is when I realized that the mod that I was talking about before that's outdated had a lot of my, like, everyday kisses interactions. So it's not my game no more. So I had to use Utopia's kiss and grind interactions. So that's what I'm going to do. And right there, I was just talking about how Sims they need to, for real, get rid of, like, not having the same height. Well, having the same height, because, you know, good and well, everybody not at the same height. So when I download animations and stuff like this, it don't line up right because they're supposed to be the same height, and you know good and damn well. Being the same height is crazy. But then this notification popped up that read, felt the vibe, warm kisses and intimate hugs set the tone for romance. Because they just kissed. And then I wanted to read whatever that was. It said like in your presence, but I couldn't find it again. And I was kind of like a little bit heated because why you left so early? But then I found this one and it says all those kisses can feel more intimate when you do them indoors, because she kissed them inside the house. But then, oh, this is from the phone call. The conversation leaves me breathless and craving more from the uncontrolled desire from when they were on the phone before she left the restaurant. But now I'm just having them talk a little more, and then I had them, happy thoughts. You don't realize how much my heart's filled with happiness just with the thought of you. Eat down. He really likes her. But I did end up having them do to help their romance go up. And yeah, she spent the night. Nothing crazy happened, and I can't show you because I don't use Wicked. I use Wicked Whims. I don't use like the regular woohoo interaction, so I can't show you to you anyway. And then when I did try, because they was doing everything under the covers, so I'm like, okay, Wicked, you gave me a tame one where they can do everything under the cover. And as soon as I, got into a good position, boom, out the covers, wilding out. So I can't show y'all that, but this part is where I ended it for real, and then after they, went to bed is when I ended it, and it won't be any more voiceover. So hopefully I situate my mic so that way everything is happening in real time. But I will see you guys when something happens for real, or when game night comes. And by the way, I hit no on this dynamic strain part because no, we're not having that. Yeah, we're not going through that. So when that popped up, just know I hit no. But now I'm going to see y'all when it is game night and he's about to meet everybody. Okay, so now it is Thursday morning. Nothing happened. Yeah, literally nothing happened. I had her do her daily routines or whatever. She went this morning. She actually went to her Pilates class like normal. And then last night, Wednesday night, I had her record. Oh, is she done? I had her record a video of a. Edit the video. I had her record a video of a pastry order that she got in. So now that's literally what she's doing, is editing it, because I told you guys I wanted to start recording her making her pastries and posting them and, build up her social media following. So that's what we're doing now. I'm trying to get Alonzo to go to sleep, or unless he's not sleepy anymore, because he was tired. Oh no, he's not sleepy anymore. Eventually we will have her, like, when we get to that status. Denise calling to chat. Okay, yeah, we can chat. Once we get to that status, I do want her to hire someone to edit her videos. So, that's less work for us, especially if we're going to have her have a bakery at one point. Yeah, she's going to have somebody to edit her videos because it takes too long. But right now we're just chilling until it's time for game night. And actually, I just want to give y'all that little update of what she did for this morning. But I will actually see y'all when we are at game night a little later. So while I'm sitting here prepping for game night, because it's like 4:24 and game night starts at 6, these two, Amari and Khalil, decided that they wanted to elope immediately. gave me no time to plan their wedding, which I think is like a blessing in disguise for real, because that means that we get to do all the things with Kori instead of Amari. So we're going to really go into detail now when Kori gets engaged, because we missed out on it with these two. But I'm going to let them do them. They can have it. Hey, that's work for me. So they're exchanging their vows. Last time I checked, my wedding thing was like acting off. So we're going to actually see if it goes. Yep, they're exchanging rings. So it's actually going to work this time. I cannot believe this. Now I have to change her ring. Oh, wow. But yeah, game night's about to start. So I'm going to just pop back up when everybody's here now. It's ridiculous. Okay, so we have made it to Amari and Khalil's apartment complex in San Myshuno, the Spice District. I right now don't know who this build is by. I tried to look in my gallery and I couldn't find it, and I did like a quick Google search because I thought I knew the name of it, but I didn't. But at the end of this video, I will have exactly who the creator is, because I'm not trying to take credit for anyone's work. And if it's not at the end of this video, it will be in the description. I promise. I'm gonna do everything I can to find it. But I'm gonna give you all a quick apartment tour, actually, of the apartment. And you're gonna see everybody is here. So I'm gonna try to do this as quick as I can. I'm not the expert on giving apartment tours, but we gonna figure it out. So you coming through this door here. It's like double door type situation. This is the second door. You see baby Kori sitting, eating Wingstop. I'll be able to tell you exactly like which wing flavor she has, but I don't know off the top of my head. It's probably like Hawaiian or something. But everyone is here. And this is the living room. Yep, all decorated by me. We have Amari, Khalil. We have Aaron, Amari's sister, Eden, Jalen over here in the black. We have Jace, Gavin, Aaron's husband, I believe. And then everyone's in the way. But we also have some darts and a table for people to play Uno. They want to play Uno. This is like the dining room area with like the little bar cart. And then we can actually come in here, because I believe this is like the bathroom and laundry area. It is. So we have the bathroom, the in-unit washer and dryer, and a full bath downstairs. Then we just have simple stuff, mop, pet bowls. This house wasn't originally, or apartment wasn't originally theirs, so there is a pet bowl even though I don't have a pet, which is okay. We have a water dispenser, little kitchen area, which I find very cute. Then we have just a few alcoholic bottles that are functional, so if they want to drink, they are more than welcome to come in here and get one. Then we have the decorative box to decorate. Then we have, what do we have? The outside area, fire pits, you know, if they want to just hang out in the cold time and still be warm. Then a little grill here. And to make it quicker, we're just gonna actually just pop upstairs, and then I'll hit tab once I get, okay. So when we come in this room here, well, actually, to get a better layout, the stairs are here, and then to the right, this room. It's a little computer room slash a little office for Amari. When she does like, when she records her nail videos, she can come over here and edit it and post them, you know, just to make a little extra money. Oh, and also they have a bathroom. It's a little shoe rack. It's a half bath, I think. Yes, it is. In this little room here for office. And maybe one day it can get changed when they have kids, or a kid, depending on how many they have, where it could be their room. And then we have Amari and Khalil's room. Cute, got a little TV up here too, a little couch area. Like I said, it wasn't supposed to be theirs when I did it. So there is a pet bed. And then we have his clothes, Amari's clothes was in the other room with the office. And then we come into their bathroom. His and hers, some makeup, and a full bath. And that's pretty much the apartment. And then we have like the overhead view here. And then here. And no one lives in this unit or that one, because I didn't feel like putting anybody in there. So no one lives in there. Now, we have Jalen. He already met everybody, and we can actually push play to move the plot along. He met everyone already, so we're going to go with Aaron first. Oh, they have no sentiments. Period. Oh, they're coworkers. So they've been to each other. It's not a surprise. Okay. What about Amari? So him and Amari met. Oh. Jalen thinks Amari is annoying, and Amari thinks Jalen is pretentious. But a friendship between these Sims is likely a romance, much less so. But y'all still compliment each other enough, so we'll see how that friendship progresses. Jalen thinks Khalil is responsible, and Khalil thinks Jalen is immature. And they have no compatibility, and him and Amari have amazing compatibility. Jalen can't stop laughing. The joke Jace just told him was way too good. After being dazzled by that marvelous bit of humor, Jalen is thinking about jokes and how great they can be for a conversation. Is this moment of realization that Jalen likes jokes? Of course. We don't really care what Garrett thinks, because we're barely going to be hanging out with Garrett. Oh, and his name was Garrett, not even Gavin. But anyway, Jalen thinks that he's clingy, and he thinks that Jalen is pretentious. Dang. Like, none of y'all have good first impressions, but I'm not going to stress it because it's the first impression. Oh, we have one. Jalen thinks Eden is imaginative, and Eden thinks Jalen is admirable. See, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And I trust Eden's judgment, because she didn't like, what's his name? Kendall. She peeped Kendall from the beginning. So we'll trust Eden. And then we have Jalen and Jace. Jalen thinks he's responsible, and Jace also thinks that he is immature. You know what? We can work on it. But let's see what flavor Miss Ma'am is eating. Kori is eating, like I thought, the Hawaiian wings combo. Khalil, I got him lemon pepper, and Jace, I also gave him lemon pepper. And I think Amari has lemon pepper wings as well. Aaron is eating hot honey rub wings. Garrett, mango habanero. Jalen, hickory barbecue. And Eden, I think, is original hot. Yep. So right now we're just going to let everybody eat, conversate, get to know each other. Hopefully these first impressions can not be so bad. Where is... I really need to get the... whatchamacallit? The smarter pie menu, so I could just search. Because this thing... Where's Get to Know? I thought Get to Know was in small talk. Oh, it's right there. Okay, but yeah, I do need to definitely get the smarter pie menu, because this ain't gonna work. Flipping through channels and social interactions take forever and a day. Everybody's talking. I'm gonna have Kori actually come clean up her mess, because we don't do that at home. Let's not do that here. And since Amari is finished, man, come clean your stuff up. Why is everybody acting like they want no home training? Throw it away. Like, do I need to help y'all take stuff to the trash? Okay, no. Aaron's. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it very much so. Where is you? Because I want you eating. Oh, you're cleaning it up. Period, boo. I want y'all to start playing Uno with your two besties. And then I want the guys, as soon as they're done eating, to play video games. Play multiplayer game with all the guys. Yeah, I finished eating, yeah, pretty good time. So that is good. And I could just throw these away. Do they have a trash can? Maybe that's why they can't throw anything away. And they don't have a trash can. So we will get that at a later time. But right now, everybody is playing games. I wonder if Erin can, like, watch them. So she can't really be a part of it. Oh, well, she can still talk to them. So, yeah. We have the guys over here just playing Party Frenzy. I do need to get the mod that has, like, 2K override. So they can play 2K or Call of Duty or something other than EA default gaming system. They got to do something else with that. Oh. And you don't have any pads, huh? Well, how about you go to the store and get some? And I like how everybody is in their like most comfortable wear. Oh, you can't go to the store? Well, let's get rid of it then, because I don't have anything for you. But I like how everybody's in their okay, well, we just don't forget it. I like how everybody's in their comfortable wear. Like they had a choice, but still, you know, everybody matched the vibes. Everybody's comfortable. We love to see that. I wonder who's gonna win this Uno game. Let's do the lemon one. Are y'all finished? Who won? Oh no, she didn't win. From playing cards, one can focus easily with clever play in game of cards. So well, you didn't play, so of course you didn't win. Oh, that's all me. Whenever I start dancing and his ass pop out, I'll be making all these stitches uncomfortable so well. I guess. Who won? Because y'all are finished playing the game. But I guess it don't matter. But it do, though. Because I want to know. That is crazy. But, Kori, I'm going to have you get up and have you come sit next to Jalen and have Aaron come sit down so that way she could play the game with them. Let's do what symbols? Is that like Scrabble? Is this Scrabble? Don't know. But okay. Cause your mans get jealous easily, and you and Jay still don't rock with each other. That is crazy to me. Y'all still don't mess with each other. That is hilarious. So you just need to stop talking to him, because clearly the relationship is not gonna get that much better. But I need to do a little bit of talking to Jalen and flirting, because he is gonna get jealous if I don't, and the relationship is gonna go down, because it always does. It blows me. It drives me crazy when that happens. So let me get ahead of that. Since y'all are not doing anything, play another game with Garrett and Khalil. So like I said, you're not really doing anything at all. But what else do they need to do? I think she knows everything about Jalen. Maybe it's Jalen that needs to know something else about her. If my game, oh, thank you. Yeah, she knows all three of his traits. Now I need to see if he knows all of hers. Oh, and so, okay, why is your relationship with him just fine? Like, what is it you need from him, per se? Because you don't have any turn-ons and turn-offs. Maybe I need to go put some on because you're killing me. Maybe I need to turn some on. But what was I going to say? So now I won't feel like I'm rushing because they do know each other. So it's like, what's the hold up for real? But since Amari and Khalil, let me push play. And it's almost like 12 o'clock, so they're about to go home with you. So actually, I want y'all to play this game before I send everybody home. I don't know why that's up there. But anyway, since Amari and Khalil, play thumbs up. Yeah, play thumbs up there, everybody. Since let me get my thought out. I can only play with 5 Sims. Well, Aaron, you're gonna have to go the OG. Since Amari and Khalil got eloped, we won't have to focus on their wedding, like I said before. So in the next episode, we're actually going to meet his parents first because they live closer. And then we're going to move on and meet her parents. Get that over with. And then Jalen, is it at the end of summer? Yes. So 4th of July, actually. Every year, Jalen's company, including Aaron and Garrett, they go to like this country club place in Brittleton Bay where they all hang out, just meet each other's partners, get to know their, just like a co-worker thing. And all of their co-workers make pretty good money because, well, Jalen does. Aaron, she makes okay money, but specifically Jalen and people like on his level tend to go more because of how expensive the country club is and finding a place to stay and all those things. But we're all going to meet his more higher up co-workers. I don't think Aaron and Garrett are going to go because, first of all, she just had a kid, a newborn, and they have an infant at home. So, there's just a lot going on. And then I don't think they were just financially prepared to go this year. But Jalen is definitely going. And he's bringing Kori so that way she can meet the other wives and co-workers. And then after that, he's going to propose. And we're going to work on the wedding and everything else. So, but I think the hangout is over. It was something slight because I just really wanted Jalen to meet everybody, and that he did. So the goal was very much accomplished. Also, everybody can actually go home now. Khalil, where are you? Not Khalil, Jalen. I thought I stopped. But I thought I stopped controlling him. But anyway, everybody could go home because, she's not ovulating anymore. But we're still gonna try though, because Amari was ovulating, and I kind of want them to be the first to have children out of the friend group. So I'm gonna make sure everybody gets their ass home, so that way we can have them. I'm not gonna do try for baby, but I am just gonna have them do it. And if they get make both of them neutral. If she gets pregnant, yay her. If she doesn't, oh well, it's not the end of the world. Make both of them neutral about having kids. And then I'm just gonna have them try, not try, but just do it. Where is no reproductive stop birth control? Sure, like let's get you off of that. No more of that. And then I think, oh, you can ask them to share cost. Period. Okay, but yeah, y'all go home now. I thought all the lights were autoed, but all lights, because we do not have money. We do not have money for real. First, I'm gonna have them just do the regular Will Hope. Stop playing that and go home. I'm not gonna tell y'all again. Leave. I knew they should have did it before everybody came. Because y'all are not listening to me. And it's making me very angry. Leave. Let me do it. This way. MC cheats. Make her ass leave. Good. Oh, excuse my language. I'm so sorry. Mom, if you heard that, no, you didn't. But leave, please. Thank you. Thank you. Now, get in here because you're the first to. You're gonna be the first out of the group to have kids. Let's be for real. And then we're gonna check today. And then we're gonna end it off with her for sure. We're not gonna like rush it, but we're gonna know. I'm not gonna have to take a personal test, but we're gonna use MC Command Center for sure. I don't think he's wearing anything. Nope. And then we're gonna have them do the X-rated one just for good measure. And then I will definitely be back when oh, they was reading my mind. It's been a good day so far. How about we make it even better, if you know what I mean? Yes, I do, because I was just about to make y'all do it. So it's same page. I love it when me and Sims are on the same page. Shirley was just about to propose it. But you can't see this because I don't have the streamer mod in. So I shall be back when they are finished. Okay, y'all. So we are back. I had them take a shower afterwards. So we're gonna see, but if she's not, there are other ways to make it happen. I could just go through Kori and tell her to expand that family of hers, and she's gonna make it happen. But she's not. Well, that sucks. Let's just go ahead and get that out the way. That sucks. I knew I should have had them do it before everybody came over, but it is what it is. We're gonna have her come sleep. Oh, and I also wanted to show y'all this. I took pictures of their engagement and then their wedding because, you know, like I said, I post on TikTok, so they get mostly pictures while y'all get like gameplay and engagement photos and then wedding photo. Just to have something up, and like if she has a kid, pregnancy photo and a photo with the kid, like just to, you know, build story with my Sims and their friends, so it's not just bland and dry. But with Kori, we definitely will be throwing like gender reveals and baby showers and engagement dinners and what else is it called? Pause this. Thank you, because we gotta go right back to our girly girl. Actually, let me do that now while I'm talking to y'all about what I plan on doing. But let me actually save. Like I was saying, we're going to do engagement parties, bridal showers, bachelorette parties. Is that the same thing as a bridal shower? I don't know. but bachelorette and bachelor parties, you know, the whole shebang. But I'm actually going to cut it off here because what I'm going to do, switch over to Kori just to tell y'all bye. Might as well just tell y'all bye here. And thank y'all for watching this episode. And like I said, at the end of this video or in the description, I am going to have a link to this build here. But I will see you guys in the next episode. And thank you for watching. Bye.